Hi everyone, welcome back. Crashlanding with me, Sid. Just thinking of what the game I was playing was then for a second. Getting forgetful in my old age. So, since the live stream, as you're probably aware, before the live stream I updated my client to the latest version. And things have been fixed. Now, the little exploit I showed in the live stream obviously still works, so that's down there doing its thing. Anything good? Some more plant seeds. Yeah, so I've been grinding sand and making bottles, and 181 bottles of water down here. I will do some more at some other time. I've also been grinding some seeds and made myself a set of transistors and capacitors. However, the changes have meant that armor now generates heat. So, yep, wasted invar. If you look at my temperature gauge, that is generating heat. It's not even running, but it's generating heat. So I need to move all my heat generating crap away from me as far as possible and make its access pretty simple. Now, I've also, just to while I'm on the subject, let's head out. I have extended the trench all the way around here now. So I did some rubber saplings. This goes all the way around here, and it's all pretty sweet. You know, the mobs just go in and die, which is the way it was always intended. So my thoughts are, can I reach you from here? Yes. My thoughts are to come out this way and build a second compound off of this compound, where I can put all my heat making stuffs. Now, what I want to do is I've been looking at power options, and so eventually I want to stop using this spiky trap, and I want to route the mobs off to a 5x5 here, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that will be the middle, and then you'll have a wall here, a wall here, and a wall here. So if that's my 5x5 area that I'm going to route them into, is that right? 5x5? Yes, that's right. And I'm going to set my grinder up here. What I want to do is extend my trench to come out this way and work round this compound. That's the plan. Because then what I can do is I can drop the mobs into the trench, they'll go through into this grinder area, the grinder will grind them, provide me with the mob essence and gunpowder, which is used for the reactant dynamo, which will generate me power and mob essence, and will hopefully unlock some quests as well. Now, the question is, how big do I need to make this compound? I'm thinking I'm going to need some food before long as well. I've also been making tofu and doing all sorts of little domestic tasks around the place, so what I am thinking is here to about here maybe, and this is the corner, and then we'll come out this way. I need to do the same over here till we get adjacent to that, and this will be the corner here, and that will be 4 high, and this will be 3, 4 high, and then we will have a wall section here. Do I want to do it like that, or do I want to bring it back a little bit? give the mobs a chance to walk into that. I think I'll bring it back actually. 2, 3, 4. And similarly here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can chisel all of this lot up as stone bricks, and we'll have our compound area. I think that's right there. Yeah. And the compound will make up pretty much all this area here. So then we can move all of the nasty heat generating stuff out of the way, including obviously the smelter when we finally do go to the city and get to work on that particular job. What time is it? It's getting late, so it's time to go inside, eat and be merry. So I'm going to work on this compound area off camera between takes, because you know I'm just building a wall, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, we have it done. It's taken a while. So now the trench runs all the way around this building. That's just a compound at the moment, and we've got space in the middle to do something interesting in a little while. Now I'm not going to move all the heat generating stuff right away. I've got rid of a couple of the furnaces in the main ship, which has cooled it down somewhat, but they are... I want to start looking at some quest handing in, and specifically I want to have a look at, is it? No, it's not that one. It is in here, and I want to look at this one, which is a grinder and a reactant dynamo. Now, reactant dynamo, grinder is a machine frame, reactant dynamo uses a PRX. So if we go and have a look at reactant dynamo, we need tinker's alloy. So you would think that I'm a bit stuffed because I don't have a smeltery, but I need 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need the equivalent to 12 realistically. Now, just to prove a point, I've got some tinker's alloy blend, and that is 1, 2, 3 copper. That'll make 8. 1, 2, 3 copper, and 2 and 1 tin each, and I need to take one of those copper away, and this will mix. We will go and use the old grindstone. So if you're wanting to make tinker's alloy, this is the way to do it without a furnace. It's a little bit grindy. Well, alright, it's a lot grindy, literally. But it will get us the process to do this first part of the this questy thing here. How are we going there? We've got 4 copper so far. It takes a little while. So while we're doing this, of course, you'll no doubt have seen the news yesterday, which of course for me recording is today, that Microsoft have officially now acquired Mojang. $2.5 billion. $2.5 billion. Not small money by any stretch of the imagination. What it actually means for us as the players, to be honest, I don't think anybody really knows. The press release has been very PR orientated, as press releases usually are. Lots of mention of keeping alive the community and the usual stuff you would expect in a press release, really. Let me grab these bits of food out of here while that's going. I'll also grab those, make a bit of space. So yeah, we're probably going to end up playing Minecraft 2015 next, if they stick with their Microsoft naming conventions. No, I honestly, in all seriousness, I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. There's an awful lot of screaming and shouting from some aspects of the community. Some modders have already declared that they will no longer be modding Minecraft. Well, I think one off the top of my head at the moment. Of course, we don't know whether Mojang will support a modding community or not anyway, so, you know, it could all become academic. Whether they will allow monetization of YouTube videos of Minecraft. There could potentially be a hell of a lot of people's livelihoods on the line. I'm going to go and sleep because I don't want the mobs to spawn. Can I get there before they do? If they don't spawn, then I can just... Oh, damn, look at them. I can just see... Oh, man. Well, we didn't quite beat them to it. Oh, well. Yeah, so that's it. Our new lords and masters in the Minecraft community is Microsoft. Now, it's worth noting one thing that a lot of people have been saying, which I think, again, is possibly a little sensationalist. A couple of iron ingots. Is... How do you put this? That Microsoft ruin pretty much everything they touch. Right, I need silver and redstone. And I honestly don't think that's true. If Microsoft ruined everything they touch, Microsoft would not be in business now. That said, I don't think they have the greatest track record as a game studio compared to others. Right, and the last thing we need is the PRX. So I need a printed circuit board, which we have got there. I've also got transistors and stuff ready. I need rubber, which we can do with these, but they're a bit of a pain. So let's run some of these rubber ingots back through the system. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to make 2 lots, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, bum. More coal. I need to do some charcoal. Yeah, so it will be interesting times ahead. Now, I think everybody hopes that realistically we come out of this pretty much unscathed. I think there will be people who are very unhappy with the choices they make, and there'll be people who are ecstatic with the choices they make. It's the nature of the beast. Personally, I would like to see them... What shall we have? Fish salmon? No, I think we'll have a hot dog. I could do with some mustard for this, but there you go. Nom 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 nom. So yeah, interesting times ahead. I do know for one thing, and that is that Microsoft will pursue their license a lot more vigorously. If people go exploiting the Minecraft license for personal gain, that in a way that is against the license, they will not hesitate to crack down on the wrongdoers. Right, 1 reactant dynamo. So the other thing we needed was a grinder. So the grinder, we need an invar sword, 2 tin gears, some couple of those sheets, which we've got some more of that. Let's get the tin gears going for starters. Tin gears, tin round iron. Okay, tin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Couple of iron. And that will be our tin gears. What else? Oh, books. Oh, right. That is going to be an issue. It's not a big issue. The issue is that I haven't actually got around to planting these. I have got sugarcane seeds, but I kept on putting it off, which in hindsight was possibly a little bit silly. Right, where to... Oh, I've got an idea. I have got an idea. Don't panic. I know you're not panicking, but, you know, don't panic all the same. I don't know whether the watering can will work on these, so we'll give that a try anyway. Now, where is... Oh, it's here. Damn it. This is going to be awkward. Yeah, that's not going to fly. That is most definitely not going to fly. Let me put those back. Right, where to do this? I suppose right on the ground floor would be the obvious, sensible place. Right. Let's think. So if I go 1, 2, 3. 3 should be enough. I don't need a huge amount of sugarcane. I just need a couple of books. But what I do need is some water, which I forgot. Yeah, so I think they will certainly not be quite so forgiving over license breach, and that goes for these fake conventions, the scam conventions that have been in the news. I think if somebody runs a Minecraft convention, I strongly suspect it doesn't actually need to be source blocks, but you know. Why not, after all? Let's stick that there. We've not got around to making some more etching acid. That's another thing I need to do. 1, 2, 3. Keep those 3. And let's see. Does this make these grow faster? Should do. I think it does growth ticks. So, but I'm going to need 6 of these. So. Yeah, it does. That's handy. Very handy. Come on. Mary, quite contrary. Oh, there we go. One more. Come on. Get it up there. Brilliant. I'll get these put into a proper place eventually, but that will get us through this particular pickle. Okay, so I need some leather, which I've got upstairs, because some of the mobs, the armoured creepers, drop it. I need some water, because my camel pack's looking a bit on the dry side. Well, not dry, but more dry than full. Right. So what have we got? We've got the tin gears. I need 2 books, an invar sword. Let me go and get that rest of that plastic while I'm down here. Brilliant. I should have some invar in the old chesticle. I do. Excellent. Leather. And let's see. I've got those and those. Stick. Oh, stick. Oh yeah, of course, rubber trees only give you 3 logs. I forgot about that. I'll take that. So what do we need there? We need a machine frame and a redstone reception coil. So let's get the reception coil done. Bump. So much nicer when you can just take your time with these and you're not panicking for every last second of breath. So this is just Electrum and Invar PRX, which is 4 of those. Oh man, I'm not going to have enough, am I? I'm going to need to do some more. I need some more redstone anyway. I've got plenty of green plastic, I'll use that. Right. Oh, I need to do... You know, I would forget my head if it weren't screwed on. 2, 3. So it's one of them. I can't remember the exact layout or something. I think it was something like, well, it doesn't really matter. Then it was that, and that. Some of that going on gives us the PRX. So what's left? I need 2 more of those, which I think I can do with 8 of those, which is a tad on the pricey side, but well, actually, I didn't need to do that much. Well, no worries. Did I not do the machine frame? Electrum and Invar. 4 Invar and 2 Electrum. Oh, God, look at my inventory, it's a complete mess. And 2 glass. Okay, so we got that. We've got that in the middle and that going on. That's our machine frame, reception coil, that goes there, that, and that gives us our grinder, which means we should be able to turn in this quest, which gives us conveyors, mob essence, and gunpowder. And that's another quest out of the way. More importantly, although I don't think the mobs are spawning too late, we can actually get our mob grinder going. I'm going to sleep and just check how long we've been recording, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I just logged out briefly just to take a comfort break. So I've got the grinder, I've got the reactant dynamo. Now we have some leadstone energy cells, but nowhere near enough. I don't need those. I certainly don't need that or that. I need to clear some space in my image because there are some other things I need. Now I want to make some of these conveyor belts, and there's a reason for that, which I'll go into in a little while. So if I take and just get rid of one of those, go and find me stick. I think I should have a stick here. Yup, I do. So I'll have 16 of those, and then I'm going to need 4 more iron and 2 redstone. 4 more iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, it's hard to believe I had nearly a stack and a bit when I started working on 4 more iron and 2 redstone. That's got it. Good. Bonk, bonk. So what I want to get is a mob grinder going, and put those rails away for now. To do that, I'm going to also need item ducts. I'm going to need more item duct. I'm going to need more fluid duct, and I'm probably going to need more leadstone energy cell. What was the recipe for that one? Lots of redstone, glass, and lead. I'm just going to get a bunch of that made up, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we should have everything. I think the only chuck lead we've got about here is that spider who's managed to get himself out of the conveyor trap. I I do need actually a means of getting in and out easier than that. Let me come over here and we'll hop down here. So what we need is a 5x5 area. Which is going to be here. So instead of dropping the mobs down into that little pit with the spikes, we're going to use the grinder to kill them. And that's going to generate mob essence and hopefully gunpowder. I'm going to need some... yeah, that's right. And... oops, oh, I wanted to take that out anyway, didn't I? Bum. Bum. Let me just get this going here. And that will give us fuel for the reactant dynamo. And the world will be a good and happy place. Now what I don't want is the creepers getting anywhere close to the grinder. Now that's the key point, if you will, here. Let me just take that out as well for now. So the grinder is going to go in here in the wall, facing out here. And then directly opposite that, we're going to come here, and take all of this out. All this lovely stone. Actually, I didn't quite need to take out all of that lovely stone, but we can fix that. And so that should be there, and then we'll have the walls come all the way down here. And there. And then let's get this right then. We need to cover you over. We need to take that out. In fact, what we probably should have done. How am I going to do this? Oh god, it's getting to night time already. I'd better go and sleep quickly. Can I make that jump? Yeah, easy. Parkour skills. I can jump a 2-block gap. Right, I'm going to sleep and I will be back once it's safe to continue with this. Okay, I just realised I hadn't got enough. Oh, I shouldn't have put that in, should I? Should have just dug that out. Yeah, I hadn't got enough of the open extra utilities conveyors. So these are going to go this way. And the reason I want these is those get blown up by creepers and these don't. So in terms of using a grinder and creepers, these are going to be better. Now I want to get them within 1, 2, 3, so at least here. Yeah, I think there, that will be fine. These are pain to place though, because the grinder works in a 5x5 area, so that's fine. And then how do I stop the actual buggers getting in there? I suppose the obvious thing would be to cover it, wouldn't it? Let's just fill this in for starters. And then I haven't got slabs on me, but that's easily fixed. Easily fixed. Oops. And thump. I'll probably want a couple more lots of that. Right. I need one of those in there, like that. And I suppose if I do that, the problem is then they're going to be able to stand on that, aren't they? Plus the mini creepers can get in as well. That's not going to work. Best way to sort this out so they can't get within range of the delicate pipes that are going to be over there. Well, I suppose the other thing would be I could make more of these and have them facing that way. Let's just try that on a couple of these. Yeah, so once you're in, it should push you out that way. So I need another batch of those. I definitely need some water as well, so I better get back into the base for a second. Go and find some water, and I'll be right back once we're ready to wire all this lot up. Okay, so I've got the grinder in. Now I've got some servos here, so we're going to hook that and that up, and these are my last servos, so that is done, and you need to be always just always on, isn't it? Ignored. And I want to stick a servo on this junction here. Now I'm going to have to stand back a bit to do this because this thing kicks out some heat. So reactant dynamo goes there, and you can see the temperature is way up as soon as I get in. Can I just reach it? Yep. So, oh, I need some gunpowder to do that. I also had to chop out the walkway here. So what we'll do is we'll do the stairway. Oh, I can't do it there. Ah. We'll do the stairway here then. It's not a problem. So I need to go and quickly grab some gunpowder and a chest for the time being. And this time I'm going to let them up spawn because I want to test this. Right, a bit of gunpowder. And something to make a chest with. That'll do us for now. For the time being. Now, ultimately, I'm going to want to pump this mob essence, some mob essence, into a tank, because we need that for later quests. But for now, we want to whitelist gunpowder, and we want to put our. I said we want to put our chest, but of course we haven't got the chest yet. So let's get you in. Now with a bit of luck, and we will swap that over to dense. So hopefully, we can stick this bucket of mob essence in here as well, just to prime it, and we can give it a bit of gunpowder. So what we should be here is a whole load of mobs dying. There's plenty coming. They're all getting filtered round. they not dying? It's idle. Well, that should be right. That's pumping mob. Should be pumping mob essence. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. That's unignored. It's got power. Oh, I'm going to have to examine this. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, well, I figured it out. I just got a blacklist, a whitelist rather than a blacklist on there. It has worked to a degree. We've got some drops out of this. We're full of mob essence, and the pipes are full of mob essence too. So what I am thinking, and if I can not throw that on the floor. What's my water like? Not brilliant, but what I'm thinking is we can also come up like that and siphon off any excess. So we've got 2 buckets there. Gunpowder's gone in. I've got loads of gunpowder back over in the other storeroom anyway. What I need to do is rig this up with a barrel system to take all the mob drops and bring those over. But I'll need a dolly or something for that. But yeah, that is working. Not quite the way I originally envisaged it. Let me just sort out that chucklehead. Can I get... No. I'll not waste any more shots. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely... seems to have worked okay. We've got an Enderman teleported in while I was in there. There's been a few explosions, but nothing has got through. And looking at that, it appears to all be intact. So yeah, success. Now, next thing I need to do is move over these heat generating items, the furnaces and all that stuff. But that's it. My base is my mob grinder. I'm not going to be faffing around building a dark room mob grinder or anything. I think this will be more than adequate. What are we at? 29. I'll fill right up. Because the other thing I want to do is stop using these to make water. This to make water, and I'm just waiting for all those leaves to run out. But yeah, on the whole, I think that's a fairly successful design. Not necessarily. Oh, let's see if we can't. Oh, annoyed him. Run away. Run away. Blocks on bar. Come get me. That's a special Enderman. I'm not going to argue with that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been a reasonably different episode. I think the next couple of episodes we're probably going to start with our city conquest and move out to the city area. So we're going to need to get the jetpack done and do a few other bits and pieces. Oh, stick you in the precious stuff. Precious ender pearls. Yeah, so until next time, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.